You're
right
like
here.
me. Your makeup is holding pretty well.
You hold well, Celine. You hold well, and you held on
Me
tonight.
too. I don't know who was holding whom, but the crowd was holding me. I've had many premieres in my life, but it's not because you've had many premieres that the one that you're about to do is like, phew. I've had premieres before, just another premiere. Every premiere is like it's your first time.
Mm-hmm.
You're scared. You don't want to disappoint your crowd. And there's still tweaking to do till the last minute. Even if we would have 3 more months, we would still be tweaking till the last minute.
Perfecting.
Yeah,
Yes.
because you have more another idea, and then so tonight it was showtime and it started. I felt that the crowd carried me, supported me, took me in their arms and say, "Hey, it's your premiere tonight." You know,
They were saying, Celine, we love you. We got you. I saw that. I felt it.
That's what I felt.
Celine, I tried to count the standing ovations. I lost count when people put their phones up and they were cheering for you, and they just felt they were sending you their energy and their support.
They did.
I saw you get emotional a couple times on stage.
They
What
did.
was going through your mind when you were wiping a tear?
Well, if I can say next time, instead of counting how many standing ovation, I'm going to sound like pretentious right now. Count how many times they sit down. It'll be easier. No, I'm joking. I'm just teasing. It's just like a relief of like stress right now.
Yeah, is it?
Oh yeah, it's like I'm going to sound really weird right now because I'm like so many emotions. It's because when you go, the adrenaline that goes on stage, you bring it home at night, and that's why it's difficult.
Yeah.
To relax.
But Celine, you crushed it. I mean, do you feel you crushed it? Because we all felt that you absolutely owned this opening night.
Well, I don't know if I crushed it.
You crushed it. You slayed it. You put it away. You were Queen Celine. It was amazing. Let me ask you, you were speaking in French for much of it, so I was just feeling the emotion but not understanding the words.
But if you feel the emotion,
that's it.
That's the music.
Yes.
And...
But what did you want to say to the audience tonight? Because I know at one point you did mention Rene. And what did you want them to know about how you were feeling and how he was with you tonight?
Well, first of all, I wanted them to know, and I told them a few times that how much I appreciate the fact that they came to my invitation, which they accepted, and they were absolutely amazing guests. Amazing,
Yeah.
But I just wanted them to know that through the years, through my whole life in show business, since I'm so young, they've been there for me. And there's been ups and downs and good moments and happy moments and sad moments and taking risks and taking chances. And
this tour feels like a big risk for you. I mean, you put it all out there, and I think what you said was this was the first time you'd really done it on your own without Rene.
That's what I said about Rene, is that normally, because they said, I asked them if they were nervous. Well, I said, not too much. I don't feel but if I may speak for myself, I am a little bit. I said, no, let me rephrase that. I am a lot nervous because the person that was doing all the preparation of the tour, who was, Rene, was doing all of that, and he knew pretty well what he was doing, what he was talking about. And now it's like, I have an amazing team. Of course, I don't want people to think that, oh, now Celine is like doing this on her own. But I'm flying on my own, but I don't do this by my own. I have a lot of people.
But I think you did him proud tonight, Celine, and I think everybody feels that.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I wanted Rene to be proud. I wanted him to support me, and I think he did. I think he supported all of us. And the crowd I was like,
You were carried by that crowd, Celine.
That's what I said. They
And
were
you carried them
supporting
right
me.
back.
I mean, it was amazing.
Can I ask, I know you spoke to us about how the boys are not with you, but did you FaceTime them or call them before the show?
They did.
They FaceTimed you.
They did. They had a message for me, my two twins,
Oh.
and also he was in a hockey room,
Oh.
and he was just coming off the ice, and he talked to me. So I had my three children wishing me a lot of courage, and he said, I know it's going to go well, Mom, and it's not easy, but you've been there before.
Yeah.
We love you, we miss you, and I can't wait to see you, je t'aime. So it was like...
That means a lot.
It means everything.
Do you have anything that you keep with you, a good luck charm or a token or anything as you go on this world tour, something to make sure you can touch that object and know you're good to go?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I have one at my hotel, and it's my kids who gave it to me, and it's a postcard, but it's made of wood because I like to knock on wood for superstition.
Make sure you're good to go.
Yes, exactly. And it says, "We love you, Mom," and Eddie, Nelson, and RC.
Oh.
And there's a little heart hole, so it's really sweet. And I have the imprint, the mold actually, of the hand of my husband backstage. So anyone part of the show is allowed to, of course, since he's gone, because his hand is like that, so you can actually give him a hand. And it's made on a piece of wood, so I can knock on wood as well. So every night I'm in my dressing room, backstage in my quick change, and I give him the hand, and I knock on wood, and I know he's with me.
I want to ask you about the meaning of the song "I'm Alive." The crowd went nuts when you started to play that. Tell us what that song means to you.
You know, at first, I thought it was part of a very cute movie, and that it was a very sweet and up-tempo song, and it's positive, and it's got a good boom, 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 boom. It's got a good, when you call on me, and I'm alive. When you say I'm alive, I think the fact that the people feel so good about that song is, yes, it's a great song, there's a great rhythm, but people go through tough times as well, and they overcome sickness and things. And when they come out of these little things that life imposed on them, and they can actually say, I'm alive. We have to live one day at a time.
I have to ask you about the fashion, because we saw your costumes backstage. They're unbelievable. You're working this bob. How much are you loving playing with the fashion, Celine? Yes, I love the blonde bob.
You do?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
It's amazing. You look so good, and I know Pepe and Sydney said that you're really owning your looks. We do want to ask you, I mean, look, you look so strong, and you are so strong. This is the Courage Tour. But sometimes the tabloids and sometimes the critics have come after you. What do you say to those people who are being critical of your body lately?
Is there anything wrong about my body?
Give me that bicep again, Celine Dion.
It's like, I mean, I do ballet.
We saw.
I do a lot of stretching. And I work out because it helps my mind, body, and soul. And the flexibility and the breathing, all that. And I've never had anything for awakening my body. For myself in the morning. So, for example, here in Quebec, there's a fireplace. I just have a switch. I put a blanket on the floor, and I have my trainer, and she wakes up my body by massaging. And it's so beautiful, but when you work really, first of all, if you go back, when I was 12 years old, my face was rounder because you have more fat in you're younger, and everything is more a little bit uplifted this way. And when you mature, you get even more elongated. But I've always been very thin. And the fact that people are, for me, I don't take this as critics because, or they are, but am I in a business where there are criticism? Because if you don't want to be criticized, you are in the wrong place. You are at the wrong place. First of all, I take the positive. I take what's good for me. I leave behind what's not good for me. I let my management take care of that. And if it hurts anyone, they will take care of that, and I need to focus on what's right for me, how I feel, and last but not least,
Yeah.
you can't please everybody.
No, you can't. Can I play a 30-second game with you, Celine, and then we're done?
Okay.
It's called The Songs of Celine. Just tell me what song you think of when I give you a scenario, okay? What song do you think of if your youngest boys, if they reach that age when they tell you they want to start dating? What's your reaction?
It's already happening. I have my 18-year-old. Well, first of all, every time let's talk about the twins. They're going to be 9 soon. And for 3-4 years already, every time they go to a bounce house or bowling or a place to play, they come back and they say, we met some new friends tonight. And then the other one will say, yeah, and he has 2 girlfriends.
A little flirty? I like that.
They all call them, I don't know if they
right.
understand the meaning of their friends and girlfriends. And I have an 18-year-old who's got a girlfriend.
Oh, do you like
and
her?
She's very sweet.
Good. Mama approves. That's important.
I approve because she has a sense of etiquette. Like, for example, because all our hearts will have been probably broken one way or another, and you don't want your child's hearts to be broken, and I hope it never happens to them, but life will decide that. But he's so much in love right now, and the fact that she took the time to, she had a scholarship and all that, and her parents' help and the school help, so she could travel through Europe, and my son was with me, so he saw her a few times, and I surprised him. I asked her to come. She's a twin. She came with her twin sister.
Oh, wow.
And she came in Montreal for a few days, and he was like, he was so happy, and he said, Mom, I don't know how to thank you for all that. And then she took the time to bring me a box of chocolate and a gift for the twins. And she wrote me a letter, but handwriting. And it might sound simple.
No, she's very
but
thoughtful.
She didn't have to do that, first of all. And she took the time to say, thank you for opening your house to us.
What song do you think of if a guy asks you on a date?
No. I got a show tomorrow night. I got to go to bed, boy. Sorry.
What song do you think of when you sell out show after show on the Courage World Tour?
What would I think?
What song would represent, we're selling these shows, we're adding dates, the tour is killing it?
Which song would...
Yeah.
Courage and flying on my own.
But
not by myself.